What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? So the first thing I wanted to mention is the sort of report. There's reports going out about Becky Lynch being told to tone it down against Ronda Rousey. Becky Lynch being told to tone it down. The first thing is, I mean, that could be possible that she's being told to tone it down, but I just don't fully believe it. I think that's not true, and here's why. Becky Lynch actually tweeted this out herself, that she's being told to tone it down, which tells me that I think she's working everybody, and I just can't believe they would tell Becky Lynch to tone it down against Ronda Rousey when Ronda Rousey is out there just shredding shit on the mic. I mean, so that doesn't make any sense to me. So they're letting, if anything, they're telling, Ronda Rousey to tone it down. So I don't believe that. So it's obviously a work. But websites, what they're doing is they're grabbing Becky's own words, and then they're writing articles about how WWE wants to tone it down and Vince wants it toned down. But it's all based on her comment of her actually being the one to say this in kayfabe. So they're taking what I believe to be kayfabe out there to get people riled up on Becky's side, her own kayfabe, and they're actually using it as inside information of what's going on with Becky right now. I mean, it is possible someone could have said that to her, but if that's true, man, like, that is enraging, because you're letting Becky just go off the handle. I mean, you're letting Ronda Rousey just fly off the handle, but Becky's not allowed to retort. But I believe that's why Becky Lynch put that out there, to get people possibly upset about the idea that that could possibly be true. So there's my little comment on that. Tonight is Monetize This, but let's talk about Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan, guys. Tonight Monetize This. Points in the Bank is on the line. Last night's Throwdown was really fun. We had a really great time last night on Throwdown. One of my favorite episodes of anything I've ever done. I would say last night's Throwdown was my top 20 episode of anything I've ever done all time, and I'm not kidding. So that was huge. It's going to be a lot to live up to tonight on Monetize This. That being said, Hulk Hogan looking like he's going to return WrestleMania weekend. Don't know if he'll actually make an appearance at WrestleMania. Right now, it looks like he's just being brought in to induct his buddy Brutus the Barber Beefcake into the Hall of Fame. Although these two have had troubles over the last few years, like trading words and insults and horrific stuff and the book written and all this stuff. I guess I missed that they made up. I had no idea that they made up, apparently, because according to all these sites, they talk about Hogan's friend, and God, I didn't know they made up, because last I read they were still pissed off at each other and all this stuff. But hey, if they've made up, then I guess that's great, and Hogan will be there. But the question is, will he make an appearance at the actual WrestleMania? We've talked a lot about Elias and how Elias could be tombstoned by The Undertaker. Elias could be beaten up by John Cena. And also Hulk Hogan could show up and do something to Elias. You don't know. We don't know. I have a feeling that perhaps Hulk Hogan will not be at WrestleMania, that he'll just be at the Hall of Fame as they continue to sort of ease him back into the WWE. Whether it was the Saudi Arabia thing and now Hall of Fame, and then maybe next year he'll actually be at WrestleMania in the show somehow. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see, but that's all I have for right now. Those are my little comments. What do you guys think about all this? Leave it in the comments down below, and I will try to react to some of those in my next video. I know that I've done that a few times this week, but I've also had a lot of times where I haven't been able to do that, but I really, really want to do that. So I'm going to try to write a comment down below saying, respond to this, and I'll follow the thread with all your comments, questions, or responses to me. Something you disagree with me on, something you agree with me on, something you have a question for me, let me know down below. I will not block you and just throw you off my channel or whatever the case is because you disagree or something like that. I don't know why people do that. I won't do that to you. Don't be afraid. Let's go. I'm a half a moron. I'll see you tonight for Monetize This, guys. Here's some other videos you might have missed that YouTube maybe didn't alert you to. Make sure you like all the comments, and make sure if you don't want to miss videos, become a patron, because I post these videos out on Patreon, and those alerts do go through on your email.